Okay, we're going to be talking about Kosmos, and this, what exactly is it? Well, it's not a chatbot or a code assistant. Basically, it's a system designed to conduct science from start to finish without human intervention, developed by Microsoft. We give it a goal and a dataset, brain scans, genomics, or materials, press start, and for 12 hours it focuses exclusively on research. During this time it reads about 1,500 articles in sequence and writes around 40,000 lines of Python code in a typical session, runs analyses, tests, hypotheses, and produces a complete scientific report with references and executable code. How does it maintain long research processes without losing focus? It's not a single model doing everything, but coordinates hundreds of specialized agents. Some read and condense literature, others plan and analyze data, others program and test, and others share structured memory. It's a world model that records what was tried, what worked, and what still needs validation. In practice, it's a digital lab where all parts communicate and update continuously. The initial results weren't just simulations. Kosmos has produced real findings in biology, neuroscience, and materials. For example, when studying temperature drops in the brain, he found neurons shift metabolism to nucleotide recycling pathways to save energy. Similarly, when analyzing perovskite solar cells, he discovered excessive humidity during heating damages devices and linked solvent partial pressure to current drops, a pattern humans hadn't noticed in the data. In brain connectivity, he compared data across species from insects to humans and concluded connection organization follows log normal distributions with quantitative relationships between neuron length and synapse numbers that remain consistent across species. In cardiology, they linked the SOD2 protein with protection against fibrosis, with findings that matched almost exactly with human analyses. In diabetes genetics, they prioritized variants using their own mechanistic criteria and identified a specific variant associated with a gene involved in cell stress and insulin response. For Alzheimer's, they applied segmented regression analysis on cellular pseudotemporality to pinpoint when neurons begin losing structural support after toxic protein accumulation. Beyond these examples, the scale of work is impressive. A single 12-hour block produces what would take human researchers several months to accomplish. Independent experts reviewed the reports and found roughly 8 out of 10 scientific claims to be accurate, with documents resembling early manuscripts complete with graphs, statistics, and citations. The experience is similar to reading a novice researcher, except this one can run hundreds of experiments in succession. However, it's not infallible or all-purpose. Its best results came in a range of topics with scientists in the loop. People define goals and data, Kosmos does the hard work, and then humans decide what deserves follow-up. It struggles more with messy or unlabeled data. It doesn't accept mid-process instructions and currently can't handle huge files over 5 gigabytes or unusual data formats. The key bottleneck is judgment, distinguishing what's truly significant from what's merely statistically correct. Even with these limitations, it marks a turning point as we're seeing autonomous research with verifiable results for the first time. Under the hood, there are 2 ideas that give it solidity. The first is shared memory, which prevents forgetfulness and unnecessary repetition across hundreds of steps, and the second is traceability. Each claim in their reports can be traced back to the code that produces it, or the exact passage in literature supporting it. It's not a black box. You can open each thread and see how it reached its conclusion. So, the essential thing is the change of pace. Literature reviews that once took months now finish in hours, and projects that required years are compressed into months. They don't eliminate scientists, they empower them. We set direction and validate. The system handles reading, programming, and testing at scale with step-by-step transparency within understood limits of data size, control, execution scope, and need for human judgment. We're already seeing a work method where AI doesn't just assist the process, but becomes the discovery process itself. So what do you think about this tool presented by Microsoft, Cosmos, and especially all its results, right?